The power of mindset. How your inner world shapes your life. There is a quiet truth many people discover only after years of struggle. Your mindset is not a small detail in life. It is the foundation. It is the lens through which you interpret pain, success, delay, and hope. Long before circumstances change, mindset decides whether you rise or retreat. Life does not ask whether you are ready. It moves forward anyway. Some days feel light, others feel unbearably heavy. The difference between being crushed by those days or growing through them often comes down to one thing: how you speak to yourself when no one else is listening. A bad morning does not automatically make a bad life. Waking up late, missing an opportunity, or making a mistake feels painful, but pain is not proof of failure. With the right mindset, a setback becomes feedback. It becomes a lesson, not a verdict. You begin to see challenges not as signs that something is wrong with you, but as signals that growth is happening. Your mind is powerful, but it believes what you repeatedly tell it. If you constantly rehearse fear, regret, and self-blame, your mind learns to expect defeat. But when you gently and consistently introduce hope, gratitude, and self-respect, something shifts inside. You begin to walk differently. You breathe differently. You respond instead of reacting. Positive thinking is not pretending everything is fine. It is choosing not to surrender your future to today's pain. It is saying, "This is hard, but it is not the end." People who practice this way of thinking do not avoid problems. They face them with strength because they trust themselves to endure. Awareness is where change begins. When you become conscious of your thoughts, you gain choice. You notice the inner voice that says, "I am not enough," and you challenge it. You replace it with, "I am learning," or, "I am still becoming." This is not weakness. This is emotional maturity. This is self-leadership. Belief in yourself is not arrogance. It is permission to try again. The moment you believe that change is possible, your brain starts looking for pathways instead of exits. You take small risks. You recover faster from failure. You stop measuring your worth by other people's timelines. Transformation does not happen overnight. It happens quietly, through daily decisions to think differently, speak kindly to yourself, and keep going even when motivation fades. A shifted mindset does not remove struggle, but it gives struggle meaning. So guard your thoughts. Nurture hope deliberately. Speak to yourself as you would to someone you love. Your mindset will not only shape how you see the world, it will determine how the world eventually responds to you. Change your mindset, and you do not just change your life. You change what you believe is possible. The power of mindset. How your inner world shapes your life. There is a quiet truth many people discover only after years of struggle. Your mindset is not a small detail.